make sure you click the subscribe button down below and click the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, so today it's all about these red lips, right? We got all these different red lips. As you can see, I love me a good red lip. So we're gonna break down the importance of finding your perfect red lip shade, because it's overwhelming is what it is when you go to the store and you can't find the proper or right red lipstick, and it makes you want to turn away from red. It's kind of like the nudes as well. So I'm going to help you understand how to find the right red. If you want me to do one on nudes, it's similar concept. However, you'll see like my favorite nude combo and what works for me and my undertone, then give me a thumbs up and comment that below and I can do that video as well. But let's get into this red lipstick. Undertone, skin tone, metal, overall scheme or color scheme, and finish. Those 5 things are very important because it'll save you a lot of time. But let's start off with understanding what they all are and how this applies with the red lipstick. The first one is undertone. Undertone is your underlying pigment that pops through your skin. And the 3 big undertone terms that are out there is warm, neutral, and cool. Neutral is in between. You're not too warm, you're not too cool. Warm, to kind of break that down, is more your yellows, your reds, your oranges. Neutral is more your pinks, your peaches, kind of undertones. And cool is more your blues, your purple, violet, that of the sort. It's important to know that because there are certain lipsticks that are out there that are going to be more blue, more red, more orange, just in between, like maybe a little peachy or a little pink. And it's really important to know that so you can find the right red lipstick. Now, I actually have a video already up with undertones if you want to dig deeper, because it also matters for your foundation, concealer, and other little things too, such as bronzer and even blush. So definitely check out that video. You should be seeing it in the cards or in the description box. Okay, so the next one is skin tone. So my undertone, as I said, is warm, more along the line of golden and yellow for like foundation. Like I said, it does matter, so check out that video. However, when it comes to red lipsticks, there are certain ones that will fit me better because of my warm undertone and medium skin tone. So skin tone is the color that you naturally see on anyone or yourself. So that is, there's different ones from fair to medium, deep / dark skin tones. So just to name, so you have an understanding what I'm talking about, skin tones. But it's important to know that because there's certain red lipsticks that are just not going to complement your undertone as well as skin tone as great as others. So to kind of break that down a little more, let's get into it. Okay, so when it comes to anyone that is fair skinned but has a cool undertone, you're going to go more for the blue violet lips. And they're typically, they're darker, but you can just tell that there is like some emphasis of blue in it. That's why when it comes to undertones, it is very clear. You just probably haven't noticed it. Now, if you're just now getting into makeup, then this is all foreign for you. But if you've tried or dabbled a little bit into even red lipsticks, you might have noticed, if you're someone that has fair skin, that blue undertone lipsticks, if you are a cool undertone, work well for you. But if you're fair and you are a warm undertone, then blue is gonna look not as appealing to you, right? So anyone that is fair skin tone, however, your warm undertone, the underlying pigment is popping through, you want more of a reddish orange or light reddish orange undertone. So you can see it's not just about your skin tone, it's also about your undertone. It matters to know both of those because they are going to help you and save you a lot of money and headache and heartache finding the right red lipstick. Okay, so going in the line of medium skin tones. So if you have a medium skin tone and you're cool, and your undertone is cool, then you would want a blue undertone red lipstick. And if you're medium and you are considered warm undertone, you would want more of a red and orange undertone lipstick. All right, so you have a deep / dark skin tone, but you have a cool undertone. You would go for a dark berry red undertone red lipstick that is going to complement your skin tone and undertone perfectly. But if you are deep / dark skin tone but have a warm undertone, you would want to go for a deep wine, started sort of in that family undertone in a red lipstick. It is going to complement you even exquisite. Okay, so next is color scheme. And when I say color scheme, I am talking about the overall look, okay? So that goes from your head to your toes. That matters with your hair color of choice, the fashion pieces that you're choosing to wear, because there are certain colors that are more geared towards warm, such as your reds, your greens, your oranges. Then you have the whole cool undertone colors, such as your blues, your purples, violets, and then the neutrals, such as your pinks and your peaches. And that all matters, because there are times where I want to wear something more cooler and like this, which metal is next. And that's just tied in. So metal, silver is more cool and gold is more warm, but it all matches, it all connects. You'll find it out more in that color theory as well as undertone video. I'll have everything in the description box below, but it doesn't matter, because you might be warm undertone like myself, but well, I typically go for more gold. However, there's times when I want to wear silver, like today. So with that being in mind, I have to consider the lip choices that I am wanting to rock that day, because it needs to complement and go well with the metal of my choice, with the color scheme of my choice. So yeah. So you have so many to choose from. So like here, I have my Love Sarhi ColourPop collab. Is the Ultra Matte Lip. So what this is a liquid lipstick. So it comes out a liquid but dries down like a matte, and that is more of a mattifying lipstick, but it's considered a liquid lipstick because it's in a tube instead of a typical or traditional lipstick, which would come in this kind of tube. So this is more liquefied, and this is more of the traditional lipsticks we're used to. So this one is actually from the Milani and Salt and Pepper collab, Push It. It is really, really nice, but it has more of a cream finish. So this is gonna dry down to a cream finish, and this is gonna dry down to a matte finish. So this is not gonna move. This one could move. So that's what makes these different finishes, is that this one actually dries down matte and it doesn't move. This is more of a cream. So if you're into the cream finish, that matters. Now what I have on is the Giorgio Armani, hold up. This is, I have two of them, but this is the one I have on actually, and I'm gonna show you a demo shortly. But this one is actually a liquid lipstick, but it is a semi-matte, meaning that it can transfer. However, it's still considered a liquid lipstick. So there's liquid lipsticks that are semi-matte that don't dry all the way down, and then there's some like this ColourPop that does. Then you have your traditional lipsticks that could be either matte or cream finish. However, they still could transfer. So it's really important to know your finish, or the finish that you want. Do you want something to not move? Do you want it to be matte? Do you want it to be cream? Do you want somewhat of a sheen so you can get into your lip balms or what have you? Because there's reds and all factors. So I'm going to show you how to use a red lip liner. There's lip pencils now that are a little like jumbo size lip liners, if you will. Lip paints, there's so many finishes out there. If you lip gloss, that might have a red tint to it, so it does matter the finish. So you want to keep that all in mind. So undertone, you want to know your skin tone, you want to know your overall color scheme for today, such as hair, fashion choices, metal as well, and you want to keep in mind the finish. So alright, so let's get into the demo. Alright, so we're going to cancel out my lips using my Milani 2-in-1 foundation and this damp sponge that I used earlier for my foundation routine. And we're going to cancel out our lips because we want to be able to get that true pigment from our lip color of choice. But I make sure I use a no color, meaning there's no color in this powder, non-translucent powder, to make sure I set my foundation so it doesn't move or budge or become a problem for my lip products. And I'm going in with this Milani and Salt and Pepper collab lip liner. I believe it's in the Push It color, but it's this pretty red hue that I love. And I love to trace around my lips to really know where I want to start and end when I do add my lipstick of choice, which I'm using the Giorgio Armani that I showed from earlier. To me, it's like a bridge. I feel like this could be looked at as possibly cool, possibly warm. I feel like it's more of a neutral. Now, I didn't really go into the neutral undertone shades for fair, medium, or dark, but deep or dark skin tones. But I will say that like Ruby Woo is one of those good ones that's from MAC. If I can find anything that will work for anyone that's neutral or just want to go neutral, I will leave it in the description box. So definitely check the description box for more details. But this is just really, really pretty. I love this. It is, like I said, a semi-matte, so it will transfer if you like eat, drink, or what have you, or just want to kiss your man. So that is something to keep in mind of me seeing the finish. Right now you're just seeing me fix any imperfections using a concealer brush and that foundation from earlier, and then I'm going to reset it with the powder of my choice. I don't know why I feel this way, but every time I hear your name, all my worries disappear, yeah. It's all because